Hey everybody, welcome to another Obscure Mics video. So I am pretty pumped today to bring you a new video. Yeah, I should have set this all up a little beforehand, but I have one hell of an obscure mic for you guys. It's not the Shure SM7B. The SM7B is what I just happen to be talking on right now. This obscure son of a gun is actually the Avlex AVS77. The Avlex AVS77. There's a reason that I was talking on the Shure SM7B. The reason is because I found the first ever, to my knowledge, blatant ripoff of the SM7B in the form of the Avlex AVS77. So let's take a look at the microphone up close. All right, so as you can see, the microphone looks pretty much like a condenser. It does have a roll-off, low-end bass roll-off switch and a negative 10 decibel roll-off switch. Show those to you. It's got the foam windscreen that when you take off, oh my God, it looks like an SM7B. Oh my God. Oh my God. But there's a big gold capsule in the end of it. Oh my God. Look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Whoa. So looks like a condenser until you take that off. I wanted to just kind of do a direct comparison between the Shure SM7B, which I have repurchased for the sole intent of comparisons. I never really had an interest in owning this mic, really. I've had it in the studio a handful of times. I didn't love it on my voice, but I also didn't know as much as I do now. So having it back in the studio and running it through the Rodecaster Pro with a little bit of compression and a de-esser and just a little bit of post-processing, I'm finding that I like the SM7B just like everyone else. But anyways, let's move on from the SM7B and see what this Avlex AVS77 sounds like. We've seen what it looks like, and it's really freaking cool. Comes on a yoke just like this, a yoke mount. It is a large diaphragm condenser microphone, and honestly, when it's upright like this, without this, if it wasn't for this wind guard and this the very distinct look to it, it just looks like a condenser that's pivoting on a yoke mount, but that is not the case. So I, for one, was pretty happy when I plugged this thing in. I got this on eBay. I'd never seen it before. There was two of them, actually. My dude, Liberty Dude, on the Discord server, link down below, snagged the second one, but $65 plus $10 shipping. $75. So I got this for $75, and I can tell you one thing right now. I'm not getting rid of it. It's too obscure. It's too odd. I am not getting rid of it. This is the obscure champion that I hold in my hand right here. The obscure champion. Now, before we get on to it, I'm pulling a page out of Bronson's handbook over at Audio Hotline. From now on, for the convenience and for me not to mess up my settings on the Rodecaster Pro, which is where I do all my podcasting for the most part, all reviews from now on are going to be done on the Zoom H6. That way I don't have any kind of processing turned on or anything. And this is one hell of a little device as well. So the SM7B you're hearing through the Zoom H6, and there's no cloud lift or nothing like that. I got the gain turned up to a 7. I've got the gain turned up to a 7 on the Zoom H6. So let's go ahead, plug in the Avlex AVS77, and let's see what we got. I'm pumped for you to hear this very obscure, strange microphone. So let's do it. Okay, so now we are on the Avlex AVS77, and this is what the Avlex sounds like. So, large diaphragm condenser in the mold of the SM7B, and I actually think that this has a really nice, smooth, clear sound to it. So I do need your help to let me know what you think about it, because I am biased. There is no doubt about it. I am very smitten with this microphone. So it is a very unfair assessment for sure with me in this microphone, because I just love the obscurity of it. So let's go ahead with the windscreen on. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizzas. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizzas. Let's take the windscreen off. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizzas. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizzas. All right, so windscreen going right back on the Avlex AVS77. All right, so now when you get right on top of the Avlex AVS77, this is what it sounds like when you get right on top of the Avlex AVS77. Now, I didn't exactly love the proximity effect there, but the plosives are pretty solid. There's really no downside with the plosives there. Of course, you're going to hear them like any other microphone, but for a large diaphragm condenser, the windscreen and the SM7B like rip-off style kind of curbs those quite a bit. So let's go ahead and give you the off-axis rejection of the Avlex AVS77. And go ahead and turn it all the way around to 180 degrees and go to 90 degrees, and then come right back around to the front of the microphone. And just for the sake of knowing, let's check out the sibilance on this. So is the S, is it harsh? Is it harsh? The S, is it harsh? Is it harsh? The S, harsh? Hirsch. Okay, so here's my thoughts on the Avlex AVS77. I freaking love it, man. It is really freaking obscure. It's got this really odd burnt orange windscreen on it, and the yoke mount is just super freaking cool. I've done a few recordings with this already. I recorded an ad for Bet Online for the Back Row Fantasy show. Turned out pretty well. I've done a lot with this, and I'm pretty happy for $75. And I'll tell you, the Zoom H6, as great as a piece of kit as it is, this thing sounds so smooth and buttery on the Motu M2 audio interface that I use in my little side studio in my house. This is not my house that I'm in right now. It's my studio. But I have a little side studio, little walk-in closet kind of deal. And this thing is even smoother on that. So really cool. This is going to be one of those lifer mics. I hope it lasts me, because I'm just really smitten with it. It's a really cool freaking thing. So let's go ahead and sing some stupidness into it. I've been wanting to do this for you. So I heard a song on the radio, and it was at work, and it made me want to do bad things, evil things to country musicians. And I can't even remember. I kind of remember. It went something along, it was Blake Shelton or something. And it was something along the lines of like, now something like a girl like you, bird, or something about a girl like you. Yeah, 'cause I sing about dogs, trucks, bear girls, tight blue jeans, and squirrels. Yeah, gotta make my voice sound like this. And to put that emphasis on the is, I gotta sound like this. Does anyone really sound like this? Or do you have to stress the is in this? You gotta stress the is. Seriously. No matter where you're from, even if you're from Kentucky and you talk really down home hilljack, when you sing, you still have to make an effort to sound like this. Still gotta make an effort. It's not natural. There's my performance for you guys. You're welcome. You are so welcome. Grammy time. So Avlex AVS77. I'm so excited about it. I'm sure I'm missing some things that I normally do on a microphone review, but I can't help it. Really stoked. I don't use that word, but I'm stoked about this microphone because it's just so damn obscure. Obscure champion. Avlex AVS77. Thanks for joining me for yet another Obscure Mics review. Let me know your thoughts on this, because seriously, didn't know it existed. Real quickly, it does come from Avlex is a company that runs Superlux and Mic Pro, I think. I think that's right. But I know I've heard of Superlux quite a few times. But same company. It's based here in the United States, Illinois, maybe. Gut Punch, help me out. You're the one that told me. I read it, then you told me, and I forget it because I'm too excited, but I'm still going to release the video. So, American-made mic, not a bad mic. End-address condenser, it looks like the SM7B. I love it. Let me know what you thought. I appreciate you watching yet again. I appreciate the subscribers. That count's starting to rise up, and I appreciate you guys clicking on my affiliate links. They help keep the channel going. So, I'll go ahead and put affiliate links in for the SM7B, the Zoom H6. I can't do it on the Avlex. Rare as hell. Me and Liberty Dude on Discord, only people I know that's got it. So if you've heard of this mic, if you know about this mic or got an opinion about this mic, drop it in the comments down below. If you smell what the Avlex is cooking. Peace out.